Sorry, is it the ink coming into the center of the tower and then going up, or it's more coming up the outside, but I can see like a buffer of air?
It is
Or
not going up the outside of the tower.
Okay.
Yep, it's like going into the tower, and then you see it coming out the top, but you don't see anything going along the outside of it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yep.
And I can tell that that's because of the way that the stone is cut?
It does, with that being vocalized, it does kind of appear that the way the stone is cut is definitely somehow preventing ink from really touching the outside of the tower.
Wow, cool. Okay, well, I express that, and I wonder do you think there's a way we can use this? I wonder if this makes it less, it's like armor against ink, against magic attacks. I wonder if there's some sort of way, you know what I mean?
What if we can make literal armor out of it?
Yeah, that kind of pattern.
This is a passive means to filter ink, though. So if you were to like direct an attack at it, I guess it would weaken the attack, but I wouldn't completely nullify it.
That's true. You're right. It's more directing rather than saving it from. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's true.
It would still be, effective, but probably not to the extent that which we think
that we want.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no wildlife around here?
Correct. Yep. Just dirt,
any
sandstone,
birds, like
rock.
seabirds?
Not around the tower or the surrounding mountains.
Or the surrounding mountains even. Like that's right, all the area we drove through.
Yep. But back like at the town of Enlil, there were seabirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there any access to the water, or the big rocky outcrops around us kind of prevent?
Yeah, no, these mountains are like 100, 200 meters tall.
Cliffs. Right?
Yeah, these are huge cliffs that kind of pin you guys in.
And no stairs or anything down.
That's right. Yep. No way to get through them to the water.
Are there any and there's nothing outside, no like stables or, I don't know, like do we see any merchants coming and going? It's mainly self-sufficient.
Yeah, mainly self-sufficient. You see a couple carts. You used to go, to town or back, but that's about it.
Can I examine the tower wall? Like I'm looking for like runes or inscriptions specifically.
Yeah, go ahead and roll plus wisdom. Oh my god, okay.
Hey.
I will say you find no runes, and you know for a fact there are no runes here. Like, it's not like you missed them. You look over it, and entirely the properties of this tower are due to the way the stone is cut and not due to any inscriptions in it.
Is the stone a discernible stone? Like, do we look at it and go, oh yeah, that's quartz? Or we have no idea?
It looks, if anything, like it's like the mountains around you.
Oh, interesting.
So that kind of it's a lot of different kinds of stone. It's not a singular refined type of stone. It is a mottled, multicolored, graying, browning, whiting, shades of graying kind of stone.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I can really think of. I'm kind of scared to do too much more exploring because I don't really want to get disciplined. I'm basically Slump's waiting for the first Reaver class so he can see what the fuck that's all about.
Is there? I want to see if we stay on our track record, is there a good spot that I think that we could jump and make it to the water?
Smart.
Boy, not a normal jump. No, I would say not a normal human jump. The tower is definitely far enough away from the mountains that you would have to have an absolutely superhuman jump to make it.
You mean a magic jump?
A magic jump would do it. But a regular jump wouldn't even make it to the mountains. You'd fall all the way down to the dirt and splat there, and a really, really, really good jump would impale you on the mountains.
Okay, so Slump.
Yeah?
We're gonna need to make like a catapult. Remember that thing we did?
Slump doesn't
sat
really-
in the.
Slump doesn't really like cats, though.
No, not catapult. No, a catapult. Remember the thing we sat in?
Yeah,
I mean,
and they purr and they got a tail and
no,
stuff.
no,
What?
that's not. No, okay, never
What?
mind. I'll
Okay.
work on it. I'll work on it
Alright.
all myself. It's fine.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Slump will help you, just not with the
You will do
figuring out
absolutely
part.
nothing.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything
I
else?
think basically, I mean, I can't. You know what? The one thing that I would like for you to describe, Slump, and this is something that Slump would definitely check out, the chow hall.
Okay,
Look
yeah. Yeah, the food hall is pretty basic. You guys go back into the tower. When you guys pass Name at the front, he just kind of gives you a wink and a finger guns kind of thing. You guys go back up, so you see all the people training. You see the conjurers just fucking whipping spoons at the wall, and just they're fucking throwing those spoons so fucking hard. They fucking bend when they hit the wall. They look like they are really into throwing those fucking spoons. And you guys go up to the dormitory section, and you go up past the dormitory section into the food hall. And the food hall is pretty basic. Maybe in your mind you thought perhaps it would be kind of Harry Potter-esque with the big long tables and the magic food and the floating lights and everything. But it's more like long rows of metal table with long benches and a big old kind of buffet style.
Sounds like
an
a
actual
fucking
high
prison.
school.
It's
Prison,
somewhere
yeah.
between prison, high school, and like an army barracks.
All right.
It does not instill you with a great sense of food. It's more like yeah, food.
Great. And now we can eat and then get the fuck out of here.
I
Yeah,
see the
exactly.
budget cuts.
Gotcha.
Yep. And you do see people eating. The food it's not like it's all slop and disgusting. But it looks like people kind of eat as like, oh, my body requires
Functionally,
sustenance. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Functional eating.
Yeah.
Food is fuel here, not fun. guys.
Exactly.
Well, when you tell me that IRL, I die. So
Yeah. There's going to be a montage of us taking over the kitchens and then, making a big fancy meal.
Ooh, yeah.
And then all of us getting our fucking throats cut.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. There's this scene of like, one of you like stirring a big pot of soup or something, and somebody's adding a bit of spices to it, and then Name kind of walks up with a big smile on his face and just jams a knife right into one of your necks. Fucking just spills blood into the soup.
No, it's so good.
Then he
Fucking
bled out
awesome.
on the mashed potatoes.
And then some of you try to run away, and he's just kind of like got a big smile on his face as he kind of chases after you and grabs onto you and cuts your neck open and finds the
We're
next
laughing.
one.
Yeah, what
you're
is
laughing,
happening?
but I'm not laughing.
Finds one of you hiding in the janitor's closet, and he's gonna pull
No.
up on the door and drags you out and stabs you in the neck and puts your body back in the closet.
No, I hate this.
When the DM laughs, but the party doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you feel great right now.
I feel pretty good. I may have been playing too much Dead by Daylight. There's a possibility.
Oh, that explains the dead trees. That's where all the disciplined students run around and they let loose fucking Name. They let loose Name,
Yeah.
and then he just goes to town, and that's how he satiates his bloodlust.
Exactly.
He kills students during the day.
He puts on a ghost face mask and he runs around with his discipline trying to fucking find the
Oh
students.
my God.
Hogwarts
Jesus.
has their enchanted forest. We have Name and dead trees.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so the food hall is rather unremarkable. People eating in there. A lot of them are reading while they're eating. A couple people
interesting.
talking, but again, it's not a very raucous place. Most people are just kind of studying, eating to eat, and kind of getting on with their lives. It's not much of note.
Okay.
Is there like an administration section of the tower at all?
For what purpose?
I want to know what rules he's fucking with us. That's basically
gotcha.
it. I want another source.
Yeah. No, there's not really like a head office or anything like that. There are guards walking around. There are teachers walking around. I'll say at this time, class is out. Students are now free to go anywhere they want, do whatever they want, and some of the teachers have left the classrooms as well. So at this point, the evening has set in. Classes have finished, and there's no head office, but there are like professors walking around and other guards and other students, and you're allowed to talk now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do we have any concept of who's teaching the Reaper class?
The only thing you got was the name Australia.
Okay.
I mean, we know who's teaching the flame class because we saw them teaching, and we also know who's doing the healing class because we saw them teaching.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if one of those are in the hall, I'll ask them.
Okay, yeah, I will say probably the one that stood out the most was Adium, the very not very fat, but the noticeably fat man who was teaching the firekeepers. He's got a pretty cheerful face, but you can see kind of the serious lines on it. So he's very quick to smile.
Sounds like fucking Walter White.
Yeah, that's kind of a really good imagine Walter White put on like maybe 75, 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Right? He's got a bit of heft to him. Maybe closer to like 100 pounds. He's got some heft to him, but that Walter White's face is exactly this guy's face.
Okay.
And you see him walking through the walking up the stairs.
What was his name again? Like I'm
Adium.
terrible with names. Adium? Okay. Professor Adium?
Yes.
Hi, my name's Vincent. I'll be attending your class tomorrow.
Oh, a new firekeeper. That's great to see. You said your name was Vincent.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic, Vincent. I'll be looking forward to meeting you in class tomorrow.
As will I. Since I'm fairly new as well as my colleagues here, we had a talk with Name?
Oh, yes.
Are we gonna die?
Are we all gonna die?
That.
Maybe.
I'll never tell. Well, here's a list of, I guess, rules, he said, and I get the feeling that this is kind of a hazing thing, but I would really like to know so I don't die on my first day.
Oh, sure. No, go ahead and ask me. What are some of the rules you think might be a little hanky-panky?
No mistakes during class, especially when learning new material?
I mean, it's learning is part of the process. You'll probably make a couple of mistakes here and there. As long as you're trying hard to correct them, that's no real problem.
Okay. Let's see here. No talking during class unless specifically asked a question where an answer is expected.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a rule. That's a rule.
What is their discipline, I guess, if the question is not answered at all? Let's say they don't know.
Yes, there'll definitely be discipline for that.
How severely?
Well, probably,
Like
a
knife
good
to the neck bad, or
knife to the neck. A knife to the neck for not answering the question?
yeah,
That's an insane thing to do.
That's what Name said.
Oh my goodness. No, we would not stab a student.
I want to look. Are we gonna die?
We are not going to stab a student in the neck for not answering a question.
I came here to learn.
No.
Is there any situation that could happen on this campus where a knife to the neck would be required as discipline? Other than Reaper not behaving type things.
Oh, not that I can think of really. I mean, if you've got the kind of nasty qualities of someone like Sen or one of the other ne'er-do-wells, like really, really nasty evil folk, I could see some sort of mortal, fatal kind of discipline, as you put it. I could see that happening, but You'd have to really be something bad for that to happen.
Okay.
Like a reaper?
Yes. If you were a reaper and you were
I want to start uncontrollably sobbing.
if you were a reaper and crying in the hallway, that might be reason for. No. You'd have to be something really, really nasty. If you were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. To kill a student, you'd have to be a real credible threat, like a genuine. We can't do anything else for you, and you're some sort of a loose cannon. Then I could see us having to put you down. But
He told us that if we were late to class once, that we would get a knife to the neck.
Oh, that one's true.
What the?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Boy, that was funny.
Right?
Funny.
Real dark sense of humor
Funny.
here.
You're not
Yeah,
allowed to
that's-
get upset because I said JK lol.
That's fair enough. I
I said JK lol, therefore you can't get upset about it. It was clearly a joke.
Yep, fair
I'm
enough.
leaving. I hate everything.
No. Being late is frowned upon. You'll probably get a good yelling. I've been known to throw a fireball or two at somebody who consistently shows up late, but no, you're not going to get stabbed in the neck with a knife for showing up late.
What's the school's stance on crying in class?
Frowned upon.
Ah, okay.
It
I'm gonna
happens
die
though.
here.
It happens.
It's just a lot of pressure. It sounds like a lot of pressure.
It's quite a bit of pressure, but it's for the better. I mean, really, would you rather have crazy mages out there destroying the world?
No.
No, you'd rather have a couple people crying in class because
Yes.
somebody threw a fireball at them or they couldn't throw their spoon properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which rules are more recent, I guess, to the institution?
Well, I would say punishment for failure has been amplified because we found that failure is not due to the inability to perform a task, it's the inability to follow instruction. That has proven to be one of the most dangerous tools here because one of the things we often teach is restraint. And an inability to demonstrate restraint is not good. Not good. And so we found that stricter rules punishing bad behavior and just kind of building a school of well-oiled machines has proven much more effective than in the past, where it was kind of all hippy-dippy, everybody gets smiley stickers kind of thing.
Well, don't you worry, sir. It's one thing we're known for. It's restraint.
Galdric's gonna die, isn't he?
Yeah. TBK.
Yeah. But yes, no, the rules ever since Sen, boy, the tower really got a bad name for itself with Sen, so we've kind of stepped up security and punishment to make sure that we don't get another one of those.
Fair enough.
Okay, so most of what Name said was just messing with us.
If Name was telling you that we stab students in the neck with knives for doing silly things, then he was fucking with you. The rules are strict, and you'll get in trouble for, breaking some of the rules, even if they seem trivial, but we're not going to stab students in the fucking neck with knives. That's crazy.
Quick question. What's the school policy on hazing?
Depends on who's doing it. If Name's doing it...
If Slump were to take a shit in one of his socks and shove it down Name's throat while he was asleep. Just a playful little, gotcha.
I mean, to be honest, hazing is really not really. It's not good if students are doing it.
All right.
What Name was likely doing was to make sure that you don't rebel too strongly against it and show your true colors by, injuring someone because you don't like the rules. That would be a bad sign. Such as, shoving something down someone's throat because you didn't like what they said. That would not be a good sign.
Gotcha. Okay,
Just stuff like that.
Probably okay to do that. Alright,
I
so
felt
put that
like
one in the back pocket.
I
Yep.
felt like I said the opposite of that. Like, maybe I didn't hear
Loud and
myself. Right.
clear.
No, that would be a bad one.
Loud and clear.
Yeah,
You got
doing
it.
that would be bad.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna put that in the back pocket for now.
All right. I mean, you can probably take it out of the back pocket. You can probably just throw that one away. I don't think that one's going to come out to play anytime. I don't think that's going to be a thing that happens.
All right. Yep. Totally.
I really don't like the tone you're taking. I feel like it's not really sinking in.
No. Like totally, definitely, we're on the same page. Slump will only do it if like he really needs to.
Well, it really doesn't sound like what I said. I think I said like get rid of that idea completely. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. That's basically what Slump has done. Like he's just saving it in case he really needs it. And other than that, he won't use it.
Okay.
Slump's gonna die.
2 down.
Yes.
Okay.
No. You know, the rules are strict. Punishment is strict. Death is very, very rare. You'd have to be something really nasty for death.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good news.
Yes, isn't it?
Slump thinks so.
The school's a great place. You'll love it here.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you're stuck here anyways.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter if you don't like it.
Our preference matter.
Better learn how to like it because you're here now.
Touche.
Oh yes, and if you try to leave, you will be killed. That one's a real
Jesus.
one. Yes,
That's a real one. Okay.
That one's a real one. Trying to leave
Okay.
is definitely punishable by death.
Ooh.
We cannot risk there being another sen, so we kill you if you try to leave.
Boy, what a bummer, man.
I mean, it's a great place. There's food here. There's magic here. You get trained. You learn. Honestly, why would you want to leave anyways?
Yeah,
That's
right.
a good point.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Any other questions?
Can we speak to the Grand Archmage?
Oh, this one's a kidder. Oh, I didn't realize you brought a funny one with you.
We have some important information and things to say.
I'm sure you do. That's adorable.
Oh boy! Wow, that was.
Here we go.
That was a little on the condescending side.
But no, I'm just saying it's so cute how you new people think you have so many important things to talk about.
Oh boy!
Every
Wow.
time you can. No, I'm just no, she's very much busy and off limits. If you have anything to say, you can tell me or some of the other teachers, and if it's really important, we can bring it to the Grand Archmage.
Every fucking time.
Mhm. Maybe we will confer amongst ourselves, and then decide.
Sure, yes. No, if it's really important, please do let me know. And if it's of critical importance enough, I can bring it to the Grand Archmage, absolutely.
Oh, well, in that case, the Kraken's gonna get loose, and Cole sent us here to reassemble his original team to
Cobb.
try to keep Cobb, thank you. Cole? Cobb? You sure it's Cobb?
Yeah, it's Cobb.
Oh, like the salad.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yep.
Yeah, anyways, yeah, so the whole world's gonna kind of implode. And we need time's of the factor.
Time is a factor. Yeah.
Time is a factor.
Can you believe us?
Cobb sent you.
Yep.
Because what? Kraken's going to get loose?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be sure to tell Grand Archmage exactly those
Okay.
words.
When you say that, it kind of seems like you don't really, think
Believe
that
you?
it's-
I don't.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
There we
Well,
go.
let's play a game. Can we
What
play a
does
game?
Slump tell
I
you?
like
What does
games.
Slump
Do you
tell
like
you?
games? Because I
Told
love
ya.
games. Here, let's
Sure,
play some
yes.
games.
Coming.
Okay, here's gonna be the game. I'm gonna remember you when
Yep.
we do meet the Archmage, and the Archmage is gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?" Be like, "Well, we told this person, this person, this person, and this person, but this has all been one giant joke. We've been on the island for 6 fucking months."
Boy, gotta tell you, don't like that attitude one bit.
I'm sorry. It's just
Don't like that attitude one bit.
imagine trying to save the world for 6 months, and everyone is like, "First you got to do this. First you got to do like I'm here to save you."
Boy, maybe I should go have a chat with Name.
What?
No.
I'm just
saying, I feel like Names might have some good ideas for some new rules about
No.
new student behavior.
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm very fat.
No, you're not that fat.
Don't
You're not that
listen to
fat.
him. Oh.
I think you've lost a little weight since I even met you just a few minutes ago. It looks like you slimmed down already.
Really?
Yes,
That's
I can tell.
Dumbest thing Slump's ever heard.
I think you could probably even tighten that belt one notch. You've lost a whole belt loop size. Yeah, no, you look fantastic. You look absolutely swell.
I hate it here.
Well, we have, we want to see the Archmage. Well, let's just say Jack Cobb we have to assemble the crew again so that the Kraken can be recontained. And we've started reassembling. We have 2 of the original team members out on
Oh
Captain
God,
Galdric's
we
ship.
left them on the ship.
Oh,
They've been there
shit.
for
They've
a
got
while.
food. It's
They're
fine.
fucking
They've
dead.
got
Oh my
food.
Guys,
god.
it's
We
gonna
didn't
be
even
fine.
think to restock it. Oh fuck. Well,
It's a magic ship, right? It's
we
just
used
gonna-
that. We've got the bodies of 2 of them on our boat.
Shit.
We can show them to you. They're probably still identifiable.
Yeah, fingerprints.
Two
at least.
perfectly preserved corpses just laying in the lower decks around empty barrels that used to have food.
God.
All right. Well, Slump's ready for class.
They must be
So
truly
let's go,
so
Betty
bored.
Boy.
Those
Fuck them, man.
crewmates, man. Oh, dang.
I've
You know
been
what?
around for
to do.
2,500 years. Fuck them. They must have figured it out
Sure,
by
good
now.
point. That's a really good point.
I'm sure there's a ball of string on the ship somewhere.
I think for the sake of fucking sanity, I think Slump, when you were training with the cutters at the keep,
Yep.
I think you saw Lady K and Sir Lavitz. They kind of hung out around the keep as well.
Okay.
They didn't do any training. They did not become cutters or anything.
Sure.
But they were around and about and around. They never got invited to the town, so they never came to Enlil.
Okay.
But they did spend time around the keep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So they are alive and well, and you do know that for a fact. You've seen them. You've seen them be alive and well. But yeah. And ADM says, all right, well, I'll bring this to the Grand Archmage, and if what you're saying really is important or some sort of weird code that I don't understand, then I'm sure she'll want to see you. And if
Thank you.
if it's a big dumb joke, you will be disciplined.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that, but it's Lady K and Lavitz, Sir Lavitz Steele, who are the 2 crewmates that are here.
All right.
And-
Those are some old names.
Wait. I guess kind of in-game question.
Yep.
Like everybody anybody that knows the legend of Jack Cobb and the Kraken knows these names. So it
Yep.
wouldn't matter if we gave them names.
I was actually gonna say something to that effect. I was gonna, and can you do me a favor when you talk to her? Can you tell her the rooms with the we still nobody left a note for what the hell the southern room does with all the levers and stuff, and we
Wind
broke a few.
station.
That's
wind
a
state,
great.
Tell them we broke a few levers on the wind station on the southern part of the island. That's our bad.
Fucking genius. Very good idea.
And he looks at you like, the southern wind station, you broke some levers in it?
Yeah, well, there wasn't really much of a thing left. Oh, wait, hold on. I know how we can. I know she'll know that we're real. Locke, I will never remember this. Give me a list of the phrases to open the doors.
Oh, let me see here. There was we seek the stars for the North Station. Departed, we honor thee for the Northwest Station. Let's see here. We bid the night farewell on the Southwest Station. We find the wind for the Southern Station. Southeast Station was the Lordatize, we greet thee. Center Station, what was it? By our blood, the seas are kept safe. And I think the Northeast Station was, let's see, we welcome the new day.
You
Got
want
that?
You want me to tell her those things?
Okay, write it down. Just give him a note. Can we give you a note? Can we give you a
I
note?
know I remember it, but that doesn't make any sense.
She'll know what it means.
It'll make sense to her.
All right,
That's kind of stuff that's not in your legend. And she'll be like, oh, dang.
all right. You better not be funning me on this one. If I look like an idiot in front of the Grand Archmage, maybe I will stab you in the neck with a knife.
No. Okay, I'm a little worried, but okay.
If the Grand Archmage, I was going to make up a name. No, I'll tell her that for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know
And
what?
it's-
Thank you. I will abide by every rule you put in place because you're the first one that has even been at least pretending to help me.
Well, of course you're in the Tower of Vartal, and of course I would help you.
I like it here now.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
I think that's it for now.
All right,
Thank you for your time.
no problem. And Mr. Vincent, I'll see you in class tomorrow morning.
Yes, Professor.
And he continues up the stairs to the kind of staff bedrooms.
Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Is anyone else hot?
Yeah, what a fucking roller coaster. Hey, don't do this or we'll literally fucking kill you.
Oh
Nah,
my
he's
God.
just kidding, mostly, but sometimes they'll still kill you. A lot to process, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Well,
God, what was his name again, Mr.
Name person.
Oh no, the professor is it was
Oh.
like Adium.
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 All right.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do?
No, I think Slump's pretty fucking ready to see what the first Reaper class is like.
Can I learn exactly where the location of my class is? I don't want to die for being tardy.
Yes, absolutely. Yours is. Oh, did I fuck that up? Please tell me I put that somewhere. Oh God. Please don't tell me I fucked up my. Oh God, I still had it in my copy paste. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
Lucky you.
Oh my God. I was rearranging the tower so that it was actually listed in order. And the last one I cut but never pasted. And holy fuck, thank God it was still pasted.
Save that.
Yeah.
Save that.
Yeah, immediately hit save. Okay. Yes, so the water reapers are up on the upper levels because you need to be able to look out over the ocean. They're just below the dormitories. So that one's pretty easy to find.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's a big fucking just tower. You just go up and down until you get to the room that smells like burning things, or it's made of water, or it's got a lot of dirt, or it has sick people. So yeah, it's not too hard to find your room. Okay, would you guys like to go to bed for the day?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, you guys go to bed. You dream of cotton candy and rainbows.
Oh, thank
Nice.
And you wake up the next morning with Name over your bed with a knife in his hand.
God.
And he's
No.
like, I'm just kidding. No, he's not. He's not there. He's not there. And you guys are ready for your first class. So we're gonna do this kind of a unique way. I had an idea for this,
Ooh, I'm excited.
and the way that we're gonna do it is you guys will perform one task every day for 3 days, and at the end you get to add +1 to any stat you want.
Interesting.
The tasks that you have to perform will be decided by the other players.
Oh.
So
I pick anyone but Slump to do my task.
3 tasks, 3 other players. Everyone gets to pick one that you have to do. So we're gonna go kind of top to bottom. Galdric, you show up in the Reaper classroom first, and it is a large empty room. It has the donut of water that kind of goes around the hallway with a boat in it. You come up the stairs. You're at the doorway. Right in front of you is water. That's probably how wide? I guess probably 50 feet wide, maybe 60 feet wide, 60 feet across kind of thing. In the middle of the water is a boat. And on the other side of the water is a little like balcony that sticks out of the tower. And there is an older woman, very regal looking older woman in long draping gray cloaks and shawls, standing on the balcony. And she's just standing there looking at you in the doorway, Galdric.
Hi.
She just kind of nods a little bit towards you.
I'm here for class.
She kind of raises a hand and gestures to the boat, which is 30 feet away from you in the water.
I'll start going towards. Is it my boat?
She's just gesturing towards it. She's just kind of
No. I mean, is it my boat?
Is it the Bane?
Oh
Is it
no,
the Bane?
it's like a little rowboat in the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this is inside the tower.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought. Okay. Okay. I'll just me get in the. Okay. I'll very Galdric style flop into the water and swim to it.
As you start swimming towards it, her hand is kind of like an open gesture to the boat. It turns to kind of be a palm face towards you. And as you're swimming, the water is kind of pushing against you and you find yourself not making any ground on it. And you actually kind of get pushed back up onto the platform you were standing on.
What? I look at her.
And then her hand goes back to gesturing to the boat.
I gesture towards the boat like I'm trying to mimic her.
She kind of nods a little bit, and then she closes her hand, like she turns it into an upside down fist.
I do this. I do the same.
Roll plus charisma.
One of these days I will make the macros. Let me tell you what.
One of these days. So with an 8, you stick your hand out, gesturing to the boat. You close it into a fist, and as you kind of close it, you feel like you're pulling your fingers in, as if you were kind of holding on to something, kind of like one of those grip strength trainers. It almost feels like you're doing that, and it's hard to see, but you almost feel like the boat moved. It rocked a little bit in the water, and you can't tell if you did that or if, there was just, you splashed around the water. Was it some of the ripples from you? But the boat moved a little bit. And as you do that, she nods and she opens her hand, and the boat just starts gliding towards you, where you stand.
Okay. I'll try to get into I'll splash into the water, and I will just swim over to the
Yeah,
boat.
the boat kind of comes right up to you, so you can just kind of step into it, kind of thing.
Okay, I'll step into the boat.
Yeah, and then she closes her hand, and you can kind of see the boat isn't propelling itself. The water kind of swells underneath it and pushes the boat from you over to her little balcony platform.
Okay.
And as you stop, she says, "Hello, Galdric.
Hi.
My name is Australia. And you're here to learn how to be a Reaper, is that right?"
I think so.
Well, what I just saw, while a little comical that you splashed around in the water,
I thought you wanted me to go to the boat.
I get it. I wanted you to make the boat come to you. And
Okay.
what I saw was honestly impressive. With no training at all, you pulled at the boat. That's something that not many can do. An untrained Reaper to already have that kind of control is quite impressive. Galdric, I think you're going to be a great Reaper. But the question is, are you going to be a great Reaper?
Hopefully.
I hope so as well. And I think we'll move on from you as you meet Australia. Next is Lou. You make your way to the Helomancer classroom, which has the beds with some sick and injured people on it. It has the books and scrolls, the many healing kind of accessories hung up on the walls, and scrolls and books on shelves. And as you walk in, you do see the instructor, who is a tall, slender, androgynous individual named Abaris. And as you kind of come to the door, they see you as a new face. They say, come in.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Abaris, and you must be Lou, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not. I am Lou.
Excellent. And Lou, you're here to be a Helomancer, is that right?
That's the goal.
Perfect. Now, do you have much experience healing people?
I do. My friends and I have gotten into some scrapes, and so I've had to learn.
Well, that is excellent. And he pulls out a knife and stabs the student standing next to him. And the student kind of like falls down on their ass, and they're kind of gasping. He's like, if you would be so kind.
Oh my gosh. I rush over, and I try and do cure moderate wounds.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
See if the spell goes through.
Ooh, I saw that one. I got scared.
Me too.
Yeah, the spell definitely does go off.
Okay, and then I have to actually do the heal part.
Yep.
2d8, that's what it was. 2d8, and then what was my thing? It was my level.
Yep.
Which is 4.
$13. Man, that's a good heal. So describe to me what you do and how you do it, kind of thing. Basically, there's a student, wide-eyed, kind of gasping for air with a knife plunged into their chest. What do you do?
So I run over to the student and kneel down beside them, but I just put my hand on their arm.
Yep.
And then with the spell going through effectively, Gold Buddy appears and has like a compress, I guess. If the knife is still in there, I guess maybe you see the knife extract safely.
Yeah.
And the wound close up behind it really quick. It doesn't it's not gross. If it's a successful heal, then that's what it would do.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what it does. Yeah. It is a full successful heal. And the student just has like wide eyes.
Are you okay? Were you late today? Were you late to class? Is that a problem?
And as you say that, the student just raises a finger to their lips. Like,
oh my god, I'm
and as you look, Abaris has a terrifying look in their face. Like a look of like, did you just talk in my class?
Oh God.
I make that eye contact kind of thing and show that I've kind of understood. And then I just kind of sit back on my knees and am quiet.
Yeah. And like that, like it's like that anime shadowed look where like the shadows over the eyes kind of super serious fucking One Punch Man, I'm gonna murder something kind of look. And then, he tilts his head, the light kind of shines back on his face and he looks mostly normal again. And he says, well, Lou, talking during class is very frowned upon. I will ask you to refrain from that in future, and had you not done such an excellent job healing, I would probably send you for punishment. But what I just saw was something really quite impressive. Well done. I think you're in the right classroom. Please do refrain from talking.
I just nod my head. I totally will. I'm not going to talk anymore. Don't even worry about it. No talking here. Not me.
And we'll move on from you to Locke. You show up in the firekeeper's room. You see people, you know, fucking firebending, and they're manipulating fire, conjuring fire. There's a big kind of metal bowl on the wall, and people are throwing fire into it, and the fire kind of skitters across the inside of the bowl and extinguishes. And you see Adium there, the fat Walter White, kind of giving instruction, and people taking it. And as you show up at the door, he's like, "Oh yes, Mr. Vincent, please do come in. Do come in. Mr. Vincent, have you had much experience manifesting fire, or do you mostly just control it?"
Both, sir.
Very interesting. All right, I would like to see you move the fire from that brazier into the other as quickly as possible.
Yes, Professor.
And go ahead and roll for Zuko style.
I'm trying to see. All right, that's wisdom.
Oh my fuck.
Oh, double natty
Double
sixes.
natty sixes with a +2 modifier.
This guy's going to have his fucking world rocked.
Yeah. So basically, he picked braziers that were quite far apart. One is lit, but it's mostly hot coals. The other one is absolutely stone cold. Describe to me kind of what you do. How do you make this fire move from the embers to the unlit cold brazier?
So I imagine like the brazier is, you know, it just has like glowing coals in it.
Yeah.
And so Locke just kind of squints and like focuses and snaps his fingers like he's typically done.
Yeah.
And you just see the coals get redder and redder and redder until it becomes like, you know, like as if someone was blowing on them.
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
them, to get them get a flame out of it.
yeah.
And as the flame appears, you kind of see it like form into a ball, because I imagine he was like, all right, what's the easiest way to like bring this fire over?
Yeah.
I imagine like on a I want a showboat on that roll.
Dude, you could make a fucking dragon made of fire with that roll.
That's where I was going. So like a worm comes out of it, like forms out of it. It looks like a fucking dragon.
Yes.
And it flies over to the other brazier with its wings animated.
Yes.
Maybe even like mimicking a screech, like
Yeah. Fuck
And then-
yes.
and then maybe it transforms into a phoenix and then combusts like it's being reborn.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit.
Can I
And
just
then it lights through the brazier.
can I just fucking say you reroll double sixes, you get this dragon phoenix thing, and I do a fucking belly flop.
I like to think Slump is even worse off, and he's like sitting through a herbology lesson or something.
Oh my
no
God,
idea what he's learning.
This isn't
Like,
applicable to
doesn't
me.
understand why he's there. He thinks
These
it's
plants
gardening or
good.
something, but it's not. I'm like,
These plants good. These plants bad.
Yeah, so you fucking do this, and I think like everyone in the class stops. Like everyone turns and stares, and Adium is completely fucking flabbergasted. He is completely speechless as he witnesses this display of Zuko style. And he says, Mr. Vincent, I don't think you'll be taking this class for very long if that's the kind of thing you're capable of. Very well done.
Thank you, Professor.
And then just like we're gonna need different music. We need is this the good one? No, is this a good one? I think this is good enough. It's kind of spookier than I really need.
Do the other one, please. This is too spooky.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good music. This is actually perfect music. So you guys are busy doing all your school learning. You're learning the ways of your chosen magics. And then we cut to Slump.
Ooh.
Slump got lost on the way to class.
Uh-oh.
He didn't know which class he was going to take, which one he was going to sit on. And he accidentally went up instead of going down. And he finds himself on the very top of the tower, where the Wind Wakers practice. Vicious, whipping winds. And the last image we see of this episode is Slump at the top of the tower, arms crossed, a sour look on his face, as 10 million mile an hour winds are constantly blasting him in the face, from the back of the head, whipping his shirt around, pushing him around a little bit. And he doesn't like being there, but he doesn't know where to go. And all he's doing is standing there getting fucked by the wind for an entire fucking day.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
And I think that's where we'll call it for the night, guys.
Fucking fantastic.
I just had this perfect image in my head of Slump being so fucking disappointed with this bullshit wind. And he doesn't know where to go to find his friends, and he's just fucking sitting there.
I just imagine a tall, arms crossed, pouty lips fucking dude on the top of the tower, like Gandalf when he's on the top of Orthonk.
Yeah.
Like they were sitting there going, I don't even know the fuck we came here.
Exactly.
What we come to this hellhole for?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Exactly.
I see him just gonna be just like, I hate it here.
Yeah.
And also, I was totally like imagining Name, like when Galdric was doing his thing, when she asked, are you going to be a great reaper? And like Name is just like, in the shadows with his knife ready, waiting for the answer.
Yeah, right. Oh, say something fucked up. Say something fucked up. Please make my fucking day. Okay,
Wow,
awesome.
That was fucking unreal.
Thank you guys so much. Super fun.
I think
Same time next week.
Yeah, so next week, the way that we're going to be doing the lessons is each day, I'm going to get each of you to give the other person a lesson. Like when Galdric is doing Reaper lessons, Lou, you're going to give him a thing he has to do. Slump, you're going to give him a thing he has to do. And Locke, you're going to give him something that he has to do. Just so that when we split up and I isolate you guys doing your lessons, you guys still all get to play. So just think of some fun things that you think a water bender would have to do, and we'll role play it out. We'll roll it out. We'll do whatever it is to make it work. Do fun things, do things that kind of make sense, do whatever the fuck you want. And that's what we'll start with next week.
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay,
Sounds
awesome.
good.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you, and I will see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Night, night.
Bye.